Hello, everyone. I'm James. Welcome back to Easy English for You. In this series, Easy English with Movies, we explore films that inspire us how to live. Maya, can I ask you something personal? Have you ever been in a car with someone and the silence felt heavy? Like you wanted to say something, but you just couldn't.
All the time, James. Silence can be the loudest thing in the world. And today, we're going to talk about a film that understands this perfectly.
Really? What film is it?
It's called Drive My Car. It's a Japanese film from 2021, 3 hours long, and most of it happens inside a red car.
3 hours in a car? That sounds uncomfortable.
It is, but that's exactly the point. This film asks us one question. Why is silence so uncomfortable?
Oh, that's a good question. So, what's the story about?
The main character is a man named Kafuku. He's a theater director in his 40s. He's married to a woman named Oto. She's a screenwriter. They seem happy, but one day, Oto dies suddenly. A brain hemorrhage. No warning.
Oh no.
And before she died, Kafuku knew something. He knew she was hiding something from him. Maybe an affair, maybe something else. But he never asked.
Wait, he knew and he didn't ask?
He didn't ask.
Why not?
That's the question this whole film explores, James. Why do we avoid the questions that matter most?
Okay, I need to understand this. So what happens after she dies?
2 years later, Kafuku goes to Hiroshima. He's directing a play there, Chekhov's Uncle Vanya, and the theater company gives him a young woman as his driver. Her name is Misaki. She's quiet. She barely speaks.
So, 2 silent people in a car?
Exactly. And Kafuku has this red sob. It's his most precious thing. He never lets anyone else drive it. But now he has to.
Why does he have to?
The theater company has a rule. Directors can't drive themselves, safety reasons. So Kafuku must sit in the passenger seat and let someone else take the wheel.
That must feel strange, giving up control like that.
It does. And inside that car, Kafuku plays a cassette tape, his wife's voice. She recorded all the lines from Uncle Vanya, so he can practice. Every day he listens to her voice, even though she's gone.
Oh, Maya, that's heartbreaking.
It is. But here's the thing, James. He's not just listening to the lines. He's holding on to her. He's stuck in the past.
I get that. But Maya, I have to ask, why didn't he ask her when she was alive? If he knew she was hiding something, why didn't he just ask?
Because asking changes everything.
What do you mean?
Think about it, James. If you ask, you can't go back. You have to face the answer. And sometimes we're not ready for that.
So he chose silence?
He chose silence, not because he didn't care, but because he was afraid. Afraid that the answer would break something.
But she died anyway, and now he'll never know.
Exactly. That's his pain. Not what she did, but what he didn't ask.
Wow, that's deep.
The director, Hamaguchi Ryosuke, said something interesting. He said, "Some truths we choose not to know. It's not ignorance, it's protection."
Protection from what?
From change, from loss, from the end of something we want to keep.
So silence is a kind of protection?
Sometimes, yes, but it's also a prison.
Okay, but Maya, what about the car? Why does so much happen in the car? I mean, they're just driving, right?
No, James. The car is not just a car. It's a space, a very special space.
What do you mean?
Think about it. When you're in a car, you're not facing each other. You're both looking forward at the road, so you can talk without eye contact.
Oh, that's true. It feels safer somehow.
Exactly. You can say things you couldn't say face to face. The car becomes a moving confessional, a place where truth can slip out.
So they start talking?
Slowly, very slowly. At first, just small things, the weather, the road. But then, deeper things, loss, regret, things they've never told anyone.
And they do this without looking at each other?
Without looking at each other. Just two people moving forward, together, but alone.
That's beautiful and kind of sad.
It is both. The car is moving, but emotionally, they're stuck. They're both carrying something they can't let go.
What is Masaki carrying?
Her own past, her own silence. I won't spoil it, but she understands Kafuku because she's just like him.
Two broken people in a red car.
Two broken people learning to move forward.
Maya, I want to ask about something else. The play, Uncle Vanya. Why is it in different languages? I saw some clips. The actors speak Korean, Japanese, Chinese, even sign language. How do they even rehearse?
That's the genius of this film, James. The director made a choice. Each actor speaks their own language. They don't understand each other's words, but they understand the emotion.
Wait, so they're acting together, but they don't know what the other person is saying?
Exactly. They learn the rhythm, the timing, the feeling, not the meaning.
That's wild.
And it's perfect for this story because the film is saying something important. Real communication is not about words. It's about something deeper.
Like what?
Presence, attention, being there.
You know, Maya, that reminds me of something. When I was a kid, my parents didn't speak much English, and I didn't speak much Korean. But we watched movies together. We didn't need to talk. We just felt the same things.
That's exactly it, James. That's what this film is about. You don't need perfect words to connect with someone. You just need to be willing to sit with them in the silence.
Wow. I never thought of it that way.
There's a reason this film uses sign language, too. One of the actors is deaf. She communicates without sound, and yet she's the most honest person in the play.
Because she can't hide behind words.
Exactly. Words can lie, but presence can't.
Okay, Maya, I have to know. Does Kafuku ever find out the truth? About his wife? Does he get closure?
No,
No?
he doesn't. And that's the most important part of this film.
Wait, what do you mean?
James, this film is not about getting answers. It's about accepting that some questions have no answers.
That sounds frustrating.
It is. But it's also freedom.
Freedom? How?
Because when you stop waiting for the answer, you can finally move forward. Kafuku will never know why his wife did what she did. He'll never know what she was thinking. And that's okay.
How is that okay?
Because we can never fully know another person, James. Even the people we love most. They have parts of themselves we will never see. And if we spend our whole lives trying to know everything, we'll miss the life we have right now.
So you're saying let it go?
I'm saying accept the mystery. People are unknowable. And that's what makes them beautiful.
Wow, that's huge, Maya.
The director, Hamaguchi, he has a very unique way of working with actors. He makes them read the script over and over, hundreds of times, but without any emotion.
Without emotion? Why?
Because he wants to empty them, remove all the fake feelings, all the performance, and when they're completely empty, the real emotion comes through.
So you have to empty yourself to be filled.
Yes, it's like a cup. If it's already full, nothing new can come in. You have to pour it out first.
That's exactly what Kafuku is doing, isn't it? He's emptying himself, letting go of his wife's voice, letting go of the need to know.
Yes, James, that's his journey. Not forgiveness, not understanding, just acceptance.
And what about Misaki? What does she let go of?
Her own guilt, her own silence. In the end, they help each other, not by talking, but by being there.
By sharing the silence.
By sharing the silence.
Maya, what happens at the end? I need to know.
At the end, they drive to a small village in the snow in Hokkaido. It's where Misaki grew up, and Kafuku goes with her. They don't talk much, but they're together.
And then?
And then the film ends, not with answers, not with closure, but with a quiet understanding.
What understanding?
That life goes on, even without answers, even with pain. We keep driving.
We keep driving.
The last scene is beautiful, James. We see Misaki months later. She's at a supermarket in Korea. She's holding a dog, and she looks peaceful.
She moved on.
She's living, not forgetting, but living.
Maya, I think I understand now. This film isn't about solving the mystery. It's about learning to live with mystery.
Yes, and that's something we all need to learn, James, in relationships, in work, in life.
We want to know everything. We want answers, but sometimes there are no answers.
Sometimes the question is the answer.
What do you mean?
The question, why didn't she tell me, is itself the truth. It tells you about fear, about distance, about being human. You don't need to know what she did. You need to understand why you didn't ask.
So it's not about her? It's about him?
It's about all of us. How many times do we not ask? How many times do we stay silent because it's easier? And then we lose the person, and we spend the rest of our lives wondering.
That's painful.
It is, but it's also very human.
So what should we do? Should we always ask, even if it's scary?
I think the film is saying something different. It's not saying always ask. It's saying be honest with yourself. If you choose silence, know why you're choosing it. Don't lie to yourself.
So it's about self-awareness.
Yes. Kafuku didn't ask because he was afraid, but he told himself he was being kind. He lied to himself. And that's where the pain comes from.
Not from her secret, but from his own lie.
Exactly.
Wow, Maya. This film is heavy.
It is. But it's also gentle. It doesn't judge Kafuku. It just watches him. With kindness.
Like the car. It just keeps moving. No judgment. Just forward.
Just forward.
Maya, why do you think this film became so famous? It won so many awards. The Cannes Film Festival, the Academy Awards. Why did people around the world love it?
Because it speaks to something universal, James. Silence. Loss. The fear of knowing. These are not Japanese problems. They're human problems.
Everyone has someone they didn't ask.
Everyone has a question they were too afraid to speak. And this film says, I see you. I understand.
It doesn't fix you. It just sits with you.
Like a good friend in a car.
Like a good friend in a car.
You know, James, there's something else. This film came out in 2021 during the pandemic, when so many people were isolated, alone, unable to see the people they loved.
Oh, that's true.
And I think this film spoke to that moment. We were all in our own cars, moving but alone, wanting to connect but separated.
So it wasn't just a film about one man. It was a film about all of us.
About all of us, trying to reach each other, across distance, across silence, across language.
And sometimes we do.
Sometimes we do.
Maya, I want to ask you one last thing. If you could say one thing about this film, what would it be?
I would say this. This film is not telling you what to do. It's asking you to look at yourself, to notice the silences in your own life, and to ask, why?
Not to fix them, just to see them.
Just to see them. Because awareness is the first step, maybe the only step.
That's beautiful, Maya.
Thank you, James.
So, everyone, if this film made you think about silence differently, write listen in the comments. Just that word, listen.
And if you have a question you've been afraid to ask, maybe share it. You don't have to, but if you want, we're here.
And if there's a movie you want us to explore next, tell us. We read every comment.
We really do.
Thank you for watching, everyone.
Thank you for listening.
See you next time.
See you next time.